Hello, welcome to the Shednet podcast. I'm Kieran, this is Dave,
Hello.
and this is David.
Hello.
We can talk about some of the news that happened in the gaming world this week. We'll start with the PS4 Slim leak.
I have noticed, Kieran, that your list is relatively short.
It is a short list. It's been a slow week for news,
Yeah.
so we'll
But
try
we
to
will
stretch this out a little
yeah.
bit.
But we will prevail. We are
We will.
Shednet. We always do this, so...
So, what do we think about this
This
PS4?
PS4 it's more than a leak, isn't it? This is like some guy has got a fully boxed version of a PS4
Yes.
Slim.
Somehow,
It's going to be
yeah.
pretty hard for Sony to say, oh, it doesn't exist. Honestly, it doesn't.
yeah, it's full
Or
of the back of a truck.
Eurogamer went out there to verify it.
And,
And
if
it's-
Eurogamer says it's verified, it's fucking verified.
Well, yeah, well, they went there and they've confirmed it. Yeah, so
Yeah, they went out. Where is it? Germany, is it?
I have no
I
idea.
think they flew out to Germany or whatever.
With this
It's
guy's
always,
house.
Yeah.
it's always some far-off country that they've managed
Yeah.
to get
Yeah, I don't know
somewhere.
how they managed to get this. Obviously stolen.
Well, it's like the man who paid, what was it, £600 for No Man's Sky?
Yeah.
Like a
How
grand
the hell
for
did
it.
you get that? How was there even a free, a full coin copy somewhere out
Yeah.
there to buy?
Nefarious means, that's how.
Black market shit, that is.
So, it's rounded off. That's the thing that people are picking up
I've
on.
not seen it.
You've not seen it?
I haven't seen it
It's,
yet.
it's a very
either.
it's okay. So it's basically looks exactly like a PS4,
Yeah.
except it's a bit. What would you call that? Well, it's slimmer.
Slimmer.
It's slimmer.
Hence
and
the
like,
name.
The edges are rounded, but it's still got that slant that it has.
Yeah, like it's parallelogram.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So it's still got that, and there's no touch button. It's a actual physical button. So no more bloody turning it off by accident.
Touch button. I don't. What touch button? What on the controller?
No, isn't there a touch
No,
button on the
there's-
actual console?
No, there's it's sensors. To eject the disc and to turn the thing off, you have to hold your finger over it and stuff like that. And sometimes if you put something in front of it, it can
Does it?
accidentally...
Mine's buttons.
What's
Is it?
buttons, is it?
Yeah, I've got
Mine-
an eject.
You got a new one, didn't you?
I've got an eject and a power button on it.
Well, mine was a year after the release, so yeah, mine's all sensors.
Did it? So I didn't realise
Remember
there was a
remember when I
difference.
told you that the very first PS4 I got had a problem? That was the problem. The sensor kept buggering up and
Right.
ejecting the game middle thing without me having any interaction with
Well,
it.
they've done away with that. They've gone all physical buttons, so you can't just walk past it and your shoe accidentally turns it off.
What?
This is all
That's
new
the thing,
to
yeah.
me.
The Xbox One as well has got that, hasn't it?
What?
Yeah, Xbox One
This is all
S
new
has
to
got
me.
it.
Yeah, the Xbox One's like a touch button.
Yeah. So
My
they've gone-
PS4's not. Mine,
probably
well, my
realised-
PS4,
I did not know
my
about this.
They've
PS4 is
realised
not
now, like,
that.
oh, that's pointless, and it's more hassle than it's worth. Just put a button in there.
Well, they've not
It's
realised
simple.
that now. I've got a PS4 that's like that.
well, yeah, I don't understand
I
this.
don't
This is
get it.
news
I
to
didn't
me.
even
You've got
know that
exactly
this
the
touch
same as
thing
me.
was a
How
thing.
could you have a button and I have a sensor? Oh well.
So yeah, this was probably what they were going to sort of show off
At
at the Sony
Yeah,
conference, whatever,
Like the
whatever it is
whole-
they've
the
called
Sony
it.
it's
Expo?
coming out
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, so it was probably
It
going
has
to be exactly
because it's
that.
boxed. It's got to be ready to go.
But I think
Has
they'll
to
probably,
be.
because of this, they're going to have to show some new hardware. And I think they will show the Neo. I
Yeah.
thought they were going to show the Neo anyway, but I think they'll actually show it.
because that's virtually almost like an unknown.
But I've heard that this
I'll just-
PS4 Slim is like cheap materials.
Yeah.
Well,
it feels a bit cheap.
Yeah,
but isn't that
apparently.
the same with the Xbox S? It's made out of lighter materials and stuff like that because it's
Yeah, but the Xbox One S doesn't feel like a pile of shit. And I
So-
think that's the description. That's the
Yeah.
That's
Is it-
the
I don't
Apparently
think there's
it's-
no other
apparently it's gonna be
there's
a
no other
proper low.
difference, is it? Hardware wise, for the PS4 Slim than there is in the original PS4, is there? It's only the Neo that's got the more
powerful. Yeah, it's gonna be exactly the same
processors and stuff like
hardware, but it's
Yeah.
just piled into a small like, machine.
that. Well, I'm not going to bother them. I'm not going
Well,
to
no,
bother. Not gonna
I don't
bother.
understand
No,
this at all.
I think it's supposed to be like just a cheaper version.
Yeah, but like it's sort of like, why would you buy it if the Neo's coming out and you're a PlayStation fan?
Yeah,
So-
that's the point.
because-
It's like if that's coming out straight.
Because if they announce the Neo, then PS4 is just not going to sell anything. They're not going to sell any more PS4s.
You think they're gonna sell these?
Yeah.
I don't
Why
think-
would they
I
not?
don't know. Why would they?
Why
Xbox
would they?
One X.
Yeah,
Why
actually,
would
it's a
sold
good
out?
example. Yeah.
Why would they put resources into making a slimmer version of the PS4 and releasing that, knowing that the Neo is going to be right around the corner?
That's the same question of Xbox.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it's like-
but people are going to
it's
buy
like-
these. It's something
It's
for
like Project
Sony to
Scorpio
sell.
with Xbox, isn't it? And stuff like that. It's like, why? What is the point?
It's something for Sony to sell before the Neo comes out.
Yeah,
So
Well,
that-
so you
yeah.
keep sales up.
Because if they announce
Mind
the
you,
Neo
yeah,
and don't have
you-
anything else, nobody's going to buy a PS4.
Well, it's like the iPhone thing, isn't it? They release that every couple of years. Stuff like people still buy new phones, even if their ones are still perfectly good. People are still going to go around the corner of the shops to buy the PS4 Slim because it's new.
Yeah, it's a
I
good
think
jumping on
new
point
and-
as well because it's going to be cheaper than a PS4, I think.
yeah,
So it's a good
How
jumping on
much is
point
the
for people who want to
PS4
get a
going for
PS4.
now? About
Not
300?
a clue.
250.
Something like that.
Three-
Is
I
that
don't
on its
know.
own
No,
now?
it's 300-ish. I'm not sure.
In-
Around that.
No, I reckon
go
it'll be
to
cheaper.
250, 300 quid.
Something like with a game bundle or on its own and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, so it's not too bad of a price.
Yeah, so
I'm not 100% though. Could be 300, 350.
Well, check
Sure.
check your local game or wherever.
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be
wherever you
different. So also PlayStation Now, that was a streaming service that you could get on your PlayStation 4. You could play all PS3 games. Yeah.
Yeah, that was rented though. That was just annoying.
Yes. Now you
So
can
I
get that
never
on your
used it.
PC. So you
Oh,
don't
right.
even have to
Yeah.
own a PlayStation.
Oh,
you can play
shit.
the 300 back catalogue of PS3 games on your
Yeah.
PC.
Ah, that's cool.
And you got like a
Yeah,
little
so-
adapter to put into your PC that you can run off your PS4 controller and stuff like that. It's all
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
Another
Quite-
thing that's pointing
So-
towards the end of all
Yeah,
consoles.
yeah. So now I don't even need to buy a PlayStation to play
Nah.
half the PS3 catalogue.
All
Yeah.
you need now is a PSN account and
Yeah.
a laptop. That's
Literally,
pretty much
you can go to the PlayStation website and sort it all out there.
So how long is it going to be with PS4 stuff?
I don't know.
Not long.
It's interesting because
Yeah,
why would you want to buy a PlayStation then?
yeah.
Well,
What's PlayStation
the only
Neo
thing you can
gonna
think
be?
of is that
Yeah.
if it's a multimedia device you're looking for, but the Xbox does multimedia better than the PS4 does. Like,
With a crappier interface.
yeah,
Yeah.
I know the interface is crappier on Xbox, but the Xbox is more designed as a multi-purpose tool.
Yeah,
rather than
for
Yeah.
PS4
watching
is just
shows.
a gamer's
Yeah.
tools and stuff like that.
Like,
Like,
I
you
hate the
get-
fact that on my PS4 that if I'm on YouTube, I have to close it to go and do something else.
Do
Like,
you?
yeah, you can't leave it anything.
no, you
So you
can't
can't
leave
come back
anything
to it
open.
later.
Nah, nah.
That's annoying.
The only
And
thing-
even if you go like if you don't close, just simply going back to the home screen is closing it.
Oh, man.
So when there's a loading screen when you click back on YouTube.
I'm always zipping between
it's
stuff
still
in the
in the
Xbox.
same spot on the video, but it has to load YouTube again.
Right.
It's like the
Yeah,
web,
it's
isn't it?
weird.
It's still
Don't
on the
like that.
page, but you have to reload it and stuff like that. It's only games where you can jump in and out and stuff like that. But
But it still does that. It's still got Netflix, Amazon, Spotify.
Yeah, I suppose it's just easier to sort
Yeah,
of
but
whip back and forth
Internet
between them
Explorer.
on Xbox.
people
don't
who have
see why-
Xboxes generally use them for more like the DVD players, Skybox, you know, that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
like
but
that.
that's the thing. The PlayStation 4 can do all that as well. I
But
don't
that was
get
sold
what's
on-
When
so-
did this turn into a PS4 and Xbox debate?
No, because I don't understand why
We're going to fill up the news somehow because
Yeah.
we've got very little
I,
to
I
talk
don't
about.
understand why like the Xbox One is like the multimedia thing.
That's what it's always sold
When,
as.
what
isn't it?
That's
extra
what
does
they
it
advertise
do?
it as,
What does
yeah.
it do extra over the PS? I suppose it's got a load more ports on the back actually
Yeah, it does.
for different things that I never use.
Yes.
That's-
Use
that's-
one USB port for
Yeah.
a wired controller. That's
Yeah.
it.
So what's the next topic of news then?
The next topic, moving on, is that Dark Souls 3 DLC that we talked about. They announced.
They announced.
They've announced it.
But none of us have seen anything.
I've seen a little bit.
Okay.
I've seen some screenshots.
Again, I'm not a huge Dark
No,
Souls
so-
fan, so I haven't
I
seen
am,
it.
but I've
You
just
have.
not-
He is the.
I've
Yeah,
just
I guess it's
completely
very
forgot-
surprising
I
that you've not
completely
seen
forgot
this.
and I just didn't hear about it anyway.
Because, ladies and gentlemen, this is the man who not only bought Bloodborne not once, not twice, but 3 times,
Whatever.
and who had saw a wonderful unboxing video. If you look on our channel down for Dark
It's not
Souls,
the ultimate collector's edition.
but it's still
Still good,
pretty
though.
I'm
much.
sure you also own Dark Souls on both PS4 and Xbox One. Is that right?
I did.
See, he is mad about
Yeah,
it.
but I got given the PS4 one as a gift. So
Oh right, from who?
my sister for
Oh,
her
right.
No, I
birthday.
did not.
So there we go. And I gave Gareth my copy of the Xbox One.
Ah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, so
Oh.
have you played it mostly on the PS4 then?
I've only played it on PS4. I've never played it on Xbox.
Right.
Because every
Never
time I
played
see
a
him
biscuit.
online, he's like Dark Souls 3 or Destiny or whatever. No, it's not Destiny. You play out on Xbox, don't you? Destiny.
No Man's Sky at the moment.
Oh yeah, No Man's Sky.
Well, I've stopped playing that now as well.
As 90% of PC players have.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in. What was that in?
quickly move on.
What was that in? Was it GameStop or something? It was in.
Yeah, hang on.
one of
I
the
don't
What
know.
were we skipping?
Okay, before we go on to No Sky,
Yeah.
Dark Souls DLC is called Ashes of Ariandel.
Okay.
And it's, I think, you know in Dark Souls 1, that painting world,
Yeah.
it's going to be focused a lot on that. And how the sort
Okay.
of painting has deteriorated over the years.
Oh, that's going to be cool.
And,
I need to watch that trailer.
And I'm sure it involves a character that's never been seen, but is heavily mentioned in the lore. I can't remember the name of the character. But then, also, is it Gwendolyn?
Yeah.
I think she might be in it as a boss, maybe.
Okay.
Because it's been sort of implied
She's-
in the
yeah,
lore
there's
that she's
lo-
the Queen of Lothric now.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's loads of pictures of her everywhere. Like in the game,
Yeah.
portraits
It's
of
just
her.
me. There's quite a few games now that tend to go back. You know, for DLC stuff, they tend to go back to earlier things in the sequences and stuff, or earlier things in the
Yeah,
story.
Yeah.
with this, it's sort
a
of
good- it's a
implied
good
in the
thing.
trailer that you need to go back to the Cathedral of the Deep, maybe,
Yeah.
to sort of get the DLC going.
Oh yeah, they've always got like a cryptic way of accessing the DLC. It's going to be so awkward. You
Yeah.
have to be at a certain point in the game to be able to access
So you'd
it.
have to start again, do you reckon?
Yeah.
Oh man,
That's annoying. That.
I might not
So-
finish it.
so-
Then.
well-
So I was thinking, should I finish it before this comes
Yeah,
out?
because
So-
in Bloodborne you have to be. It's like just over halfway into the game. If you defeat the last boss, that's it. You can access it any time before the last boss.
Right. Well, I'm not going to get
Yeah,
to the
so
last
you have
boss
to
then.
complete it before the last boss.
Is it just so like you're up to a certain point in your levels and your stuff that you're not OPing for the DLC? Is that probably why they do it?
Probably,
or it's
yeah.
just to throw in an extra spanner in the works when you're going playing with it.
Yeah, because, well, it connects in with the game, with the rest of the game somehow.
Or it
so
could
it's
be
just a
just
different
replay.
trail in that game that you can go off on. To a
But it's
different
giving you
location.
more replay value because you have to start again to do it. If you know what I mean, like
I don't know about
Yeah.
this having to start again business. Like, is that?
It's just Dark Souls, isn't it?
it's designed to make your life a living hell.
I don't
Yeah.
want to
basically.
do that. I don't want to start again.
Well,
Like, if I have to start again, I might not play it.
well, there you go.
Well, you've heard it here first.
But yeah,
though.
that's
You've heard it here.
October 25th is coming out, and you can buy it individually for $15, whatever that converts to in pounds, or you can
Wow.
get the season pass,
It'll still probably be 15 quid.
which will get you
Yeah.
the extra DLC that's coming out next year
Definitely getting the season
for
pass.
$25. I'll probably get the season pass and hope that I don't have to start my game
Not
again.
overpriced like most season
If
passes
you haven't
are
completed
these
it,
days.
you won't have to. You'll be
Well, I
able to
haven't
go back to
completed
an area and do a certain thing, get a certain item, take it to a certain place.
So if I just stay where I am in my game, don't complete it.
You can
Hold
get
off.
to, you can get to the end. You'll know when you're at the end.
Right, okay. Okay, I'll do that.
Just
then.
don't kill the last boss.
Sure,
Well,
I'll do it
actually,
anyway.
thinking about it, this isn't a spoiler. When you do defeat the last boss, it does give you the option to go back to your last save or
Does it?
end
So just
the game.
Just save
So
it
yeah,
at some
maybe
point
that's why
where you
they've
need,
added that in.
Okay.
So that at some point you will be able to access the DLC.
Sweet.
instead of
I
having to
didn't do
play the
that.
whole
I
game
slept-
again, get to a
Yeah.
point and
Yeah.
then do it.
I
Pain in
didn't
the
do
ass.
that. I started the new game plus.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Isn't that just basically?
Did you carry on playing that then?
No, I'm in the middle of it. I've got a
It's
lot of
such
other
a
games
challenge,
to play
isn't it? New
first,
Game
though.
Pluses and stuff. I'm doing it with The Witcher 3. It's like New Game Plus. You get all your stuff, but you have to remake it all again. And
Yeah.
everything is now at a higher level.
Yeah.
So it feels like, oh, all right, what was the point of doing that?
Depends how much you love the game you're playing.
Yeah.
Because for Witcher 3, I love that game, but I won't play that New Game Plus because it's such
Well,
a big game.
But you do get extra items in Dark Souls if you play it again.
Really?
There's different weapons in different
I
locations.
don't think there's
Right.
any
Better armor
bonus
as
to
you go
going
on.
back and doing it again. I think you just get all your stuff. You get all your
And
money.
everything's
You
harder,
keep all
yeah.
your money, which is good. So if you've done an exploit in the older versions of the game, you can
Yeah.
carry it over to the
Definitely
new
did.
one.
I think the incentive with Dark Souls is that your character carries on progressing. You just replay it again.
So then you could respec then because there is that place you can go
Yeah.
to respec and
Yeah.
maybe start like for me I didn't use magic at all.
Yeah,
Maybe I should start
yeah.
using fire magic or
You
stuff.
gotta
like that.
love respec stuff in,
Yeah, I love
in
respec.
games, don't you?
I
It's
do
like,
love the
"Ooh, I
option
might
to
change
respec.
this."
So we go on to the topic we started talking about. No Man's Sky. 90% of the PC player base
Has gone.
stopped playing in 2 weeks of the game arriving.
Is that a trend with indie games? Like it had
Do we know how much
It's a
it's
trend.
stopped,
Honestly, they don't tell you this with every game, but every game has that drop off.
Yeah,
But it's just
yeah.
this is quite drastic.
and plus it's for
Do we know how much
a
it sold,
highly
though?
anticipated games such
Don't know
as
how much it sold. Actually, it was like 200,000. I know it was 200,000 players
Yeah.
in the first 2 weeks, and it's 20,000 now.
Okay.
I don't know how much it sold.
wow.
I guess 200,000 copies.
Yeah. I wonder how much it was on PS4. There was I don't know. A lot of people seem to have been playing it. Like on my friends list, everybody was playing No Man's Sky.
Yeah,
I've never seen that. Like,
for a game.
nah.
No, because even the last
It
big
could
few
just be
titles.
my mates that like play similar games. Like on, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. It just seems to have been a lot of people playing it on PS4.
So you've stopped playing it, haven't you?
I've stopped playing it, yeah, but I've not stopped playing it completely. I've just, I don't know.
Taking a rest from it
Fatigue,
and played,
yeah.
played something
Yeah.
else.
Did you get to the point
change.
where you just sort of go through systems
Yeah,
just
doing
to
the same-
progress?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'm
didn't
at
name
that
them.
point now.
Didn't visit a planet.
Yeah, I'm
just-
getting to that point. I'm not naming anything. I'm just collecting resources for visiting the system and then
Yeah.
carrying on.
Yeah.
Because isn't that the whole goal in the end? Is everyone's trying to reach the centre of the
Yeah,
universe.
and I've heard it's underwhelming.
Yeah, I actually looked it up.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, you did.
Oh, is
You
it underwhelming?
I haven't looked up the center of the what's at the center. I've looked up like the Atlas thing because I
What?
wanted to know what to do with all these Atlas stones.
Have you been collecting them?
Yeah.
I keep selling them.
Do you?
Yeah, and I realise I have to have these, don't I? I need
Yeah.
to collect them. So
I'm not. I don't want to ruin.
So you're
I don't
bugging
want to
then,
ruin
aren't
it
I need to go. I mean, you can find more art stations all the time, so you can
Yeah.
keep going to more.
But don't,
because some people will feel like, oh,
Oh.
yeah, I want to do that. But for me now, I know that I can just sell them.
So you're not bothered with the other story because you've
No.
looked it up. What happens?
Yeah.
I really want to know, but I want to do it myself. If I ever get to the
I don't
point,
know the story. I just wanted to know what the Atlas stones were for.
What the
Right.
point of them was. Can I just do I keep
because
it in my
my
inventory? Or
ship
do I
was just full of Atlas
Yeah,
stones,
yeah.
and they're worth a lot. And I was just like, do I need these?
I didn't even question it. I just started selling them as soon as I got them.
Did you?
Every time I've played a game and there's something of very extremely high value, normally it's important.
You
to
find a
something.
lot of stuff that's worth a lot though. So I
Yeah.
thought it was just another one of these
Yeah.
little trinkets.
Yeah, like if you find a planet with was it those Gravitino balls or whatever.
Yeah.
I remember those
Yeah.
pearls we found in the Let's Play.
Yeah, those as well.
They were
Yeah.
like 24,000 credit or something.
Yeah.
Or whatever. What's
Yeah.
the currency in it? Credit.
Units.
Units.
Yeah.
How many things can you call currency before they give up and thought, we've got credits, units, all sorts of things.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm struggling on. But
I'm sure I'll definitely go back to it.
Yeah, I wanna finish it.
Like
I really
I'll visit
do.
the DLC.
Is there DLC for it?
Well,
There
they're,
will,
they're
well, not
planning it.
DLC, but just
They
like
want to fix all
I
the bugs
suppose there will
first,
be.
don't they?
Or the patch notes and
Like
stuff
they're talking
that.
about like being able to fly one of those big freighters.
No,
and
you can
stuff like
own
that.
them. You can't fly them. So own them. I guess you can store stuff on them or something, or maybe they
That's
can do
cool.
trade routes for you, make
Yeah.
money.
So you can just go and like whistle it and it'll come to whatever system
I have no
you are
idea.
and
They haven't
it-
detailed what's happening.
And the building, the like system.
Yeah, base building on planets.
What is it? What is
It's
it?
cool,
I don't
but
know
at the
why.
same time, it's
What
like
is it
I'm not
with-
staying in
No,
a galaxy.
exactly. Why am I wasting money building shit and then I'm just going to move on and then
Yeah,
come back to
if
it
they
again?
is
can
it with-
upgrade the warp so that I can visit any system that I've been to
Yeah.
without having to have to use any resources.
That'd be
I
the
doubt
only
that's
useful
gonna
for
happen
it.
now.
Part of like, what is it with a lot of games these days? They seem to incorporate a sort of Minecraft element of just building shit with it. You
People
know,
like building shit.
Yeah,
I know you can waste. Like I've wasted
Minecraft's like the biggest selling game of all time.
Is it?
Is it?
one.
I don't know, you
What-
asked.
it's- you posed the question.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Well, it's what
It's a
definitely
bold
one. It's,
statement, but yeah.
it's definitely one of those
It's
games.
up
That, it seems like everybody who seems to have it at least. I've got it. For
I've never got it. I've never.
I've never,
I did- I-
I've never
so no
owned it
ball.
either. Yeah.
I tried a trophy hunt for it and stuff like that, and I just realised that there are some things like it's going to take me age to do. Because one of them, the hardest ones to get, is to find an Ender portal and kill the Ender dragon. But you need to find something else first, and you have to find Enderman for that. So it's really there's a lot of trophies there where I think, oh, I give up. I can't.
I am slowly being drawn to Minecraft though. Like with the
It's-
the Wii U version, there's just been a new Super Mario DLC with it.
That would
Oh,
bring you into
skin-
the game.
No, but if they started bringing more in, like a Zelda one, and
But then in the end, you get past the cosmetics. It's just you're just digging for shit and building stuff.
That's all
With
it comes down to.
No,
just
Yeah,
digging
but
no
fish.
real
it's the
aim.
building stuff that's.
I don't know. Maybe like Mario Maker style, like building levels. There's
Yeah.
sort of an aim there. You want people to try it. But with this
Yeah.
thing, you're just sort of building a castle, and it's like, oh, what am I going to do this? I'll go around it for a bit. I'll build a train track.
It's definitely a game
ride it
best
around.
enjoyed
Yeah.
with friends, basically. If
Yeah,
you're
it's
not a friend,
definitely
you can
enjoy
go
with
around the
friends.
mic, and it makes the thing a lot more quicker, if you know what I mean. Because if you're just on your own finding shit, you're not going to find anything. You can go for hours without finding anything. Like I tried to find diamond once. My God.
Like I suppose I should give it a try if it's
Yeah, I
like
guess.
the biggest
Yeah,
game.
I have
Yeah,
been
but
like giving it shit
back
for a
to the
long time.
point.
Yeah,
Back to the point.
never
you know,
played it.
It's like Fallout. They're the same. Like it was fun when it was announced, saying, "Oh, you can build settlements," and then people realised
that was
this is a
terrible.
massive waste of time and
I
resources.
was never
here.
sold on that though.
No,
Never.
like from the beginning,
I
I was like, I'm
wasted-
not going to do this.
The
Yeah.
only settlement I ever did was Sanctuary. I made it the best Sanctuary fort you could possibly fucking imagine. Like I made missile turrets. I put everything there, and I realised I just wasted about 3 hours and about a shitload of resources that I could have
Yeah.
used to upgrade my guns and stuff. Oh well.
Oh well.
Speaking of which,
I did what I had to. Like I built the.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
for the,
like,
for the,
the-
to
Build a turret here, and then you can carry on with the
Yeah,
game. Yeah,
yeah.
so I did that. I was like, all right.
But
I think I
try,
scrapped that
I
as
try
well.
and put them in stupid places as well.
or
What's a
inside
stupid-
build,
I don't know,
inside
like-
houses and stuff
yeah.
like that. Oh, it's not gonna be. Not gonna do
It's not
much,
going to
is
do
it?
anything in here. If the enemy's coming from that side, a turret in this building is going to do nothing.
Yeah, and it's like you need a certain amount of beds to carry on with the game. It's like, okay, you build like 7 beds,
Yeah,
put them all on top of each other. It's just like, all right, there you go. There's your beds.
Speaking of which, I need to play the Nuka World DLC.
Oh, is that out, is it?
That is. I think that was out 23rd. I still need to download it and play it.
I
and
will
stuff
not
like that.
play. I haven't played any of the DLC.
Yeah, bit of a disappointing haul
And
this
neither
time.
have I. I still haven't finished the game.
Have you not?
Nah.
still-
Got bored of killing things.
Yeah, I
That's all-
understand. I understand completely.
But anyway, moving on to the next topic before
Yeah.
we digress.
Battlefield 1 have announced their premium pass.
They did this with
Season Pass.
They did this with Battlefield Hardline, wasn't there? There was a premium service and stuff like that. Oh, they do it with most Battlefields
It's,
these days.
it is
these
just a
days.
season pass. It's like you pay a certain amount, you get 4 expansion packs.
Yeah.
The first 2 expansion packs are you can play as the French army and the Russian army.
Okay.
So like the Russian, like if it's gonna be like the genuine Russian army, they're gonna give up and have a revolution and not gonna be bothered halfway through the war.
Yeah, it was called something funny, and I can't remember what it was called.
Yeah, I missed this as well. See, I've missed the gaming news
Get
this
on it,
week.
man,
Yeah,
get on it.
completely. What
We
have we been doing?
we're running a podcast here.
Yeah,
You know jack shit.
yeah.
Yeah, so there's not much else to say about that, really.
Be learning with people.
Well,
Yeah.
are you looking forward to Battlefield? Is anyone going to get
Yeah, I'm
Battlefield?
gonna get
Obviously, yeah, I'll play the open beta when that's out, which is this month, end of this month,
Is
is
it?
it? Or maybe next month.
I'm so looking forward to this. This is going to be.
Yeah, definitely want to try it.
It just looks so much fun. If it's got anything that I think it's going to have, like stuff like trench warfare and stuff like that, it's going to be immense.
Yeah,
I've
you're a history war buff, and yeah, so
Oh, yeah.
this is right up your alley.
This is well, any history, but particularly anything like battles and stuff like that. I've been watching all the sort of the gameplay videos you see on the Battlefield Facebook thing, like seeing you can charge, you can see the action like putting a bayonet on and charging somebody with it, and you can stab them in the back. You know the thing they used to do where if you stab someone, you can grab their dog tags and stuff like that when you get a personal kill.
Yeah.
It's like that with a bayonet now. You can stick them in the back and do all that sort of stuff. I've seen them with driving tanks, driving around the map and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You can do horses.
Yeah, horses
Horses
are going to be
cavalry units.
they're going to be playable in this beta.
Yeah, cavalry horses
cool.
and stuff like that with swords and
Yeah.
sabers.
So
and
see,
stuff.
that looks
It's gonna be
pretty cool.
cannons and stuff. We're gonna have cannons.
What artillery pieces? I don't
Yeah.
know. Maybe
That'd be cool.
because that'd be cool because you could just go and then call in an artillery strike and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Kill streaks, maybe.
There's already like zeppelins and airplanes. I'm
Yes.
looking forward to the
Yeah.
airplane battles
Yeah.
and stuff like that's gonna be cool. Because you can have the proper thing where you're the pilot and you can have someone in your back seat.
Yeah, that looks
with a
cool.
gun there like shh.
They have to get the sound right though.
Yeah, they have
Yeah,
to get
yeah,
the
yeah.
sound right. Sound effects provided by copyrighted.
That is everything I've got written down here for today. So, how long we got left? Let's try
Yeah.
and fill up this time with nonsense.
Yeah, because I've got a nonsense NX rumor
Alright, cool.
that we can talk about.
Right, we've got like 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Nonsense
Right,
NX
talk some
rumor.
nonsense.
So somebody on the internet with a rumor has come out and said that Nintendo NX is going to be called the Nintendo Focus.
It's a horrible,
Okay.
horrible
It is
name.
an awful name.
This is a cue now for Ford to put in a copyright
Yeah,
infringement, like,
yeah, that's
hey,
why. That's the only reason why.
Ford Focus is like, oh right, you're nicking our node, are you?
I don't know, they can't take that word, can they?
Well, I don't know.
basic-
Sky was suing No Man's Sky for using Sky in the title.
Were they?
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yep.
And then was it the Fine Brothers tried to copyright the word React?
Yeah, they tried to copyright React videos. Like
So we could get
people-
sued right now for saying React.
Oh,
No,
making
no,
a React video, reacting
Oh,
to something on the internet,
React,
filming
but,
it.
but they dropped it.
Yeah,
Anyway, they
yeah,
dropped
because
it.
people were like, "What are you doing?" People react to stuff all the time in videos. That's what people do. Yeah,
Yeah.
didn't make any sense. So they,
But
they
it's-
lost loads
yeah.
of subscribers.
So things like that, I guarantee probably Ford's gonna be like, oh, sorry, you can't use that.
Yeah. So, what is any credence to this rumor? Is it just a name that's been thrown out?
It just seems to have gathered some steam.
Is there any other details? Is it just a name?
Has this come from like an employee or something like that?
No
or
idea.
Some sleek source?
No idea, I can't remember. I saw this like the middle of the week, so I can't remember this now. It was just something I read on the internet. I didn't think to write it down. And apparently, Pokemon Sun and Moon's going to be on it.
I can see that happening,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could see it too.
especially with
Are any
they're
of
making
those-
it portable.
Yeah,
That's the thing, which I think it is.
yeah. But I don't know.
Nothing's been
That was about it, though. There was some of the stuff that we already knew.
Yeah.
But
nothing's
that
been
was
said
pretty
about
much, like
any
the
of
name, the Nintendo Focus. On March 28th, the launch date. I think so.
for next year. Ooh.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we still don't know much about what it looks like.
I think
Don't
it's
know
just.
anything about what it
I
looks
just think it's a bullshit rumor, but
Yeah, I agree with
it
that.
seems to have gathered some steam for some reason.
Why don't they
Out
just
of all
call-
NX
like-
rumors, this one, where was it? I can't remember where I even read it, but
Reddit.
it wasn't Reddit. It wasn't Reddit, but it probably came from Reddit. I don't know.
Well, you can find anything on
Yeah.
Reddit these days. There's a subreddit
Yeah.
for everything.
Yeah, yes, there is. Too many subreddits, some would say. What have you guys been playing this week?
Well, me, I haven't played much for my PS4. I think Dav can probably contribute that I haven't been online on my PS4. For
I don't know because I've not been online either.
You haven't been
I've not
online either?
No, because I
Christ.
got last week. I finally bought the Hobbit Extended Edition
Oh, yeah.
trilogy Blu-ray.
Is that the
So-
30 disc set?
No,
that
it's
one?
not. No, it's not that one. That's been announced, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were so
yeah.
annoyed about that. You
Yeah,
were so
I
annoyed.
got the original one that they had with just the Hobbit trilogy in it, extended edition. It's like 15 discs, but like
But now they've got the whole thing now. With
6 of them are 3D Blu-rays that I'm never going
Right,
to use.
yeah. Did you like the Hobbit movies, did you?
Yeah.
I thought they were pants.
I've watched the first. I've seen the first Hobbit,
I
but
really
haven't
liked the
seen other
first
two.
one, and I watched the second one was okay,
Oh dear.
and I thought the third one was a bit weak.
Yeah,
But
because they made a tiny book into a trilogy.
did you read the book though?
No.
I read the book.
I
As a
tried
kid.
to read The Lord of the Rings and I couldn't do
Yeah,
it.
no, I read the book as a kid.
It's
so
a big commitment.
Oh, right,
The Lord
okay.
of the
Yeah.
Rings. isn't it, to
Yeah,
read
that's a
it?
different story, that is.
yeah,
That's like if you watch a cartoon when you're younger,
yeah,
if you watch it as an adult, you think it's terrible, but
Yeah.
everyone else has got nostalgia for it.
It's like the X-Men thing. Like, remember the original 1990s X-Men?
Yeah, I've got the box set at home.
That is like the boss thing like that
Yeah.
and stuff like that. I think that is
That's
still the
my
X-Men.
X-Men.
That is the X-Men for me and stuff like that. But anyway, as you were saying, like what games were we playing?
Yeah.
So that was it. I've watched
Watch.
the first one. What's it called? Unexpected Journey,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
and the second one, Desolation.
There's a
Smog.
smog. Yeah.
Yeah, the extended one.
Smaug.
Smog.
Smaug.
Smaug.
Oh, Kieran,
No, they're really good.
correct us on
No,
that.
there's a lot of stuff in there. Like, do you remember? I can't remember what he's called. And I watched it yesterday. The guy transforms into a bear in the second one.
I don't know his name. I do know who you're talking about, though.
Like, there's a big scene that's completely missing in an extended version,
Right.
and it's where they introduce the dwarves because the guy hates dwarves, and he hates people in general.
Yeah.
And like Gandalf
So
and
it sounds like a jerk anyway.
Bilbo have to go up to him slowly, approach him, because if you surprise him, he'll turn into the bear, and he's chopping wood so you can't surprise him.
Right.
And then he has to introduce the dwarves 2 by 2, and that's completely missing in the film. And that's a really cool scene.
Interesting
that-
is that's missing, but then you've got the whole Legolas fight scenes, which was never in the book.
Yeah.
And then you've got the little
Yeah.
the elf and the dwarf love
Yeah, that
storyline.
it wasn't in the book
never in the
either,
book
no.
either.
But I like they do have to connect it to Lord of the Rings because people probably haven't heard of the Hobbit book
Yeah, probably.
as many heard of the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
So yeah. But no, it is a prequel in a way to Lord of the Rings. Well, it's definitely a prequel.
Well, it is, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what Dav's been doing.
So they had to connect like Sauron and stuff.
So that's
And
what Dav.
I think it's really cool.
Yeah, they're not terrible movies.
Nah.
So that's
Nah,
what
really
Dav's
cool.
been doing.
I like
So
it.
I finished reading the new Harry Potter screenplay book.
How's that?
It's a good story. I won't spoil it for anybody who hasn't read it yet, but it's a really good story, I think. So I was talking to a few people, and some people it's either a hit or a miss. They think it wasn't really necessary, but I think it's a good story.
Yeah.
It basically takes part after the 19 years where, you know what that scene in the film where they're waving their children off to Hogwarts?
Yeah.
It's literally right after that the book
Right,
starts
okay.
then.
Yeah.
But then it time jumps. Like it'll go from basically all I'll say is it focuses on Albus, the second kid of Harry.
I've heard it plays
Yeah.
all around with time.
Yeah, that is the main focus of the thing, but I won't spoil the thing. But
I think I might have spoiled it for myself already.
It jumps from the first to the second to his third year in Hogwarts. So that's what I finished that. It's a good read, and I've also been trying to finish the new expansion for Star Trek Online, which is the Agents of Yesterday thing. The temporal agent stuff finished the 24th at 5 p.m. So I was trying to finish every single mission and stuff to get the bonus stuff. Otherwise, that is gone. And I was like, you get to unlock a trait or something like that, a really good trait if you finish it all. So I was like trying to finish it quickly.
Right.
And then Kieran,
Just quickly. WWE 2K16 was free on Xbox One this month, so I downloaded that, spent like 3 hours making a character and giving all his moves. If you ever tried to give a moveset to a character on a WWE game, it's absolute madness. You have to go through so many menus. So I've been doing that, and I've been playing a little bit of the game. It's pretty good for a free game.
We'll do that next free game
Might
Friday.
do,
Maybe.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Maybe. So that's all we've got time for. Thanks for watching. You can find us on social media outlets such as
Tumblr and Roku.
no,
Facebook and you.
no, Facebook,
Facebook,
Twitter,
we're also,
Instagram.
Yeah.
we're also on iTunes.
We are on iTunes
Yeah,
now.
iTunes.
If you
Yeah.
want
We're
to listen
official.
to us
We're
instead of
official.
watching us, you can go to iTunes
It
and
doesn't drain your battery on
Yep.
YouTube.
So watch it while you're driving your car to work or while you're working if you're like me.
Or a long train journey. There's countless
So many ways you
possibilities.
can consume our media. So thanks for watching and stay with Shednet.